I think we're live. And normally we are live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central. Today we're kicking it up a notch. And I'm super excited. We're going to be talking with Vikrant Shaurya. I think I said that right. And we'll make sure that I did. But before we get into this, let me go ahead and get this intro going. So we'll start this live with Bottleneck at a new time today in about 38 seconds. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Jamie J. I'm the CEO and founder of Bottleneck Distant Assistance and also the host of Live with Bottleneck, where we try to help stop the bottleneck in your business and in your life. And I'm also the author of Quit Repeating Yourself, which is right back there somewhere. So check it out. It's how today's leaders are using systems and processes to grow their business the right way. However, today we're going to be talking with Vikrant Shaurya, and he's going to help me pronounce that correctly, on how to skyrocket your business and build authority in any expertise. And why, oh, why is Vikrant going to help you stop the bottleneck in your business? Well, let me tell you. Vikrant is the CEO and founder of the Bestselling.Book.com, a sought-after book launch manager and an internationally recognized digital publishing expert. He's also the author of 2 #1 bestsellers, P.O.W.E.R, The Success Mantra, and How to Write a Bestseller, Becoming a Bestselling Author, Attract High-Value Clients, and Skyrocket Your Authority. Vikrant is the most viewed author for eBook publishing on Quora and is recognized by the National Academy of Bestselling Authors. That's amazing. He has helped consultants, thought leaders, and speakers actualize their dreams by writing, publishing, and marketing their books through his courses, coaching, and done-for-you services. So without any further ado, please allow me to introduce you to the one and only Vikrant. How are you, sir?
Hey, Jamie. Thank you so much for having me and for that lovely introduction. Yep, you said it correct. It is Vikrant Shaurya, so we are good.
Hey, all right, Vikrant Shaurya. I have a tough time pronouncing my name. Well, hey, I thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today. If, by the way, anybody who's watching this and you're interested in maybe writing a book or getting that book published or getting it best-selling author, ask your questions while Vikrant's here. If you're watching this in the replay, by all means, go ahead and post your questions or comments in the comment section, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like for your comments to be here on live and you're on Facebook, you have to click on the link that I provided in the description so that Facebook will allow you to comment. So with that being said, Vikrant, can you tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you've been doing and kind of what you're up to now?
Yeah, sure. So as you mentioned that I am the founder of bestsellingbook.com, where we help entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, and thought leaders turn their book ideas into best-selling book, even when they don't have the time or the skill set to write their book. So simply what we do is we offer a done-for-you book writing, publishing, marketing services through which we help them in the entire publishing journey. So, yep, this is actually what we do, and this is how we help our clients.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, you're a published author yourself, multiple time.
Yeah.
How in the heck did you become a best-selling author and get all these accolades?
So initially, I was not able to become bestseller. Of course, I know it's live, but I'm hearing myself. That's what is getting me.
Oh, you're hearing yourself. Okay. You're getting feedback?
Yep.
Let's try this. We'll try this on the fly. I'll see if I can get some. Let me try and fix this on the fly.
Mhm. Let me. Yeah, I'm still listening. That.
Don't worry, we can do this on the fly. No problem. There might be a way that I can put in my headphones here.
Mhm.
We typically don't have feedback issues, but let's try it
Okay.
here.
I think. Yeah. Now it's fixed. Perfect. Thank you so much for that.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
there we go.
So initially, when I like 10 years ago, when I published my first book, I just made around $27 from that. And of course, that definitely wasn't a bestseller. Then I wrote another book in just 3 days, and it was a short book. It was a short book in just 50 pages book. But this time I also did some marketing, made around $440. And initially I was just into just writing book, publishing books, and I was just
Hmm.
trying to make money out of it because I had to pay my bills. But down the line, I understood the power of books. I really understood that how books can really transform people's business, establishing their personal brand, get more coaching clients, get more leads. And of course, there's a if people are published author, definitely they can achieve all of these things. But if they're a best-selling author, that's add another expertise or another green check to their profile. So that's how I learned like exactly how to make bestsellers. And initially it was Amazon bestseller. Then I also learned my team. I also help people with Wall Street Journal bestseller and US Street Journal bestseller as well.
Wow, that's fantastic. And these are these all digital books, or are these digital and paperback books?
These are most of them, it's digital books. It is easy for us to make bestsellers over there, but it doesn't mean like if you are a bestseller with digital book, that doesn't mean that you can't call yourself bestseller, right? It doesn't work like that. If you're a
Exactly.
best, yeah, if you're a bestseller with a digital book or ebook, an audio book, you're a bestseller, right? It
Exactly.
doesn't matter.
Exactly. And are these like number one bestsellers? What do you consider a best-selling book?
See, for all these different platforms, the bestsellers are completely different. For Amazon bestseller, like you have to really understand the right categories and keywords, and then find out exactly how many sales the number one book is getting in your specific category. If it is getting more than 500 sales, then your goal is to get more than 500 sales in a day so that your book can outrank the number one book and you can become a best-selling author. So that's
Oh,
the criteria for Amazon. For Wall Street Journal and USA Today, you have to get around 5,000 to 7,000 sales in a week, right? If you do
wow.
that with the right strategy, then of course you can hit bestseller on that platform as well. My team is also working on New York Times bestseller as well, but
Ooh.
currently we don't offer that services. But maybe within 1 or 2 years, we'll be offering that service as well.
I heard something that it had to be like 2,500 on the New York Times bestseller.
It is
I heard
actually
that.
more than 15 to 20,000 sales, but
Oh, okay.
it is still not guaranteed. Like even if you get 50K sales or 100,000 sales within a week, still like they have some editors, like they properly manually check all the books and qualities and different things, and then they decide whether they want to keep that book on New York Times bestseller or not.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So I have a question. What if somebody already published their book? They already launched it on Amazon. They've already launched it on, these different platforms. Can you still help somebody kind of reinvigorate their book?
Yeah, we have done it several times.
Really? What are some
So
of the
so
biggest challenges?
the biggest challenge which we face or which we see is the packaging. So maybe their product is really good. The book itself is really really good and powerful, but they really don't like just because they have written the book, somehow they have created the book cover and title and they have published the book. But in most cases, the packaging is really, really not good. Means the title and the subtitle they are using it is not good. The description they are using it is not good. The book cover they are using it is not good. The book formatting they are using is not good. Actually, the overall experience is not that good because, and that's what we fixed. That's why we try to fix. If everything looks good to us, then we simply run the promotion and marketing, and then we can easily hit the bestseller on Amazon or
Gotcha.
Wall Street Journal or USA Today. In case if they like if, of course we recommend, in case if they don't have a good book cover, we highly recommend getting a really high quality book cover, and of course we also do that for them. We have cover designers who do the cover designing and everything. We also do the A/B testing in their audience
Mhm.
and see exactly which cover they like, which cover people like, and then we go with that. We don't go and assume that this cover could work. We always decide based on number that okay, this
Mhm.
cover is going to be selling, is going to help us sell more books.
Oh, I love it. I think that's fantastic. So getting that's a pretty it's a pretty good it's good social proof getting on these platforms. And that's really the true best-selling book where you can claim that status is now you're not only best-selling on Amazon, but best-selling on these other platforms. Seems like it's pretty hard. How long does that take to kind of get somebody in a position to be considered for the other lists?
If they already have a book published,
Hmm.
for Amazon bestseller, it is not very complicated. We can do that under 2 weeks. We can make it a
Wow.
bestseller on Amazon. For Wall Street Journal or USA Today, it can take some time. It can take up to maybe 6 months to 9 months, right?
Hmm.
Because the thing is, like on Amazon, it is completely different strategy. You can have thousands of book bestsellers at the same time because it completely depends on the category. But on Wall Street Journal or USA Today, every week there are just 10 books which are bestsellers.
Right.
So there's a waiting period. Whenever a client comes to us, there's a waiting period of certain months, because there are already some clients which we have taken, and we work with one client every week or maximum two clients every week. And so that's why there's a waiting period. Otherwise, of course, you need, if you are able to somehow, if you are able to get 5,000 to 7,000 or maybe 10,000 sales in a week, 99% of the time you can hit bestseller on Wall Street or US Today.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of book sales.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because I heard the average author sells about 250 copies.
Mhm. Actually, less than that.
Is it less?
Yeah.
What does the average author sell?
So definitely less than 250, but whenever people publish book, like if they are not leveraging the right way to publish books, they are maybe just selling 100 copies or 200 copies, and most of them they are just their friends or families are buying those copies, right? So
Gotcha.
you need to understand that exactly how people can find your book, and then how you can use other tools like Amazon ads, BookBub ads, or you can start promoting your book on podcast. Nowadays, podcasts are really, really amazing ways to
Hmm.
promote your book.
Right.
And there's also one more metrics which you have to consider is, if you have a back-end business, for example, if you have a consulting firm or a coaching business or maybe a speaking gigs business in the back end, it doesn't matter how many copies you sell. You don't need tens of thousands of copies to be sold to really be successful using that book. So, for example, let me give an example. If you have written a book to get speaking gigs, and even if you have got zero sales, zero reviews, still what you can do is, if you know your why, if you know exactly why you had written the book, it is to get speaking gigs, you can list down top 20 or top 50 events who organize these speaking events around your topic. And then what you can do is you can simply mail your hardcover premium looking book to them with a personalized note that, hey, like, please enjoy this book, just wanted to send this as a gift. And if you really find it valuable, I think I can also provide more value in the form of a speaking. If you think I'm a right fit for your audience, let's talk. And your email address or your phone number.
Yes, I
Out of
love that.
40, out of 40, there could be 5 or 10 people wanting to be on the show. And if you are charging $5,000 or $10,000 from one event, and if you are going on 5 events for $10,000, then you have made $50,000,
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't
So
sound.
so it doesn't matter that the book sales. Like it's always about how exactly you use the book. It's always about that. Books are not, people think that, okay, like I've written books, now it is about sales, sales, sales. But they really have to ask this, that why exactly they had written the book. Is it to build high quality leads? Then you should, or you must have something in the book as a giveaway. It could be a checklist or an ebook or a mini video series, as if something free in the introduction itself, before the table of content itself, so that people can click on that link, which is going to take them to a landing page where they can download that giveaway in exchange of the email address, and you have captured their leads. The best part, even if these people haven't bought your book, they can still become your subscriber with the help of look
Mm,
inside feature. Means on Amazon nowadays, there's a feature called look inside. People can click on the book
yep.
cover
You can
and
see
they
like
can
the
read a,
first 10 pages or something.
yeah. So
Yeah,
what you are doing is you are building the email list of those people who are interested on that topic, but still not your readers as well. Maybe some of them, they're gonna buy the book and they're gonna read the book, but maybe most of them, they will be getting that giveaway or that checklist or an ebook in exchange of their email address, and you are capturing the leads, and then you can sell your video courses, your consulting services or coaching services with
sure.
the help of your email series, right?
Yeah. That's a really good thing to know. What happens if you have a publisher that's already published the book and it's already up? You can't make changes to it.
That's the real question. And that's the reason nowadays even really famous authors are moving towards self-publishing. So this
Hmm.
actually happens with traditional publishing. They control the book, right? You can't make changes in the book. And that's
Hmm.
really upsetting, because it was your book, but of course you have signed the contract, and now it is their book. They control the creative. You can't change the book cover. You can't, without their permission. You can't change the content of the book without their permission. You can't add a lead generation funnel without their permission. For everything, you have to ask them.
Yeah.
You can't change the pricing, right? You can't change the pricing. You can't increase the pricing or decrease the pricing without their consent. Everything, you are actually, it is not your book anymore. That's the real problem with the traditional publishing. That's why we highly recommend going with the self-publishing, because you control everything.
Yeah.
If
That
in
makes
case
sense.
after 6 months you decide, okay, I think I should add one more chapter in the book, you can do that easily without asking anything, within just half an hour.
I
That
love
is
it.
not possible with the traditional publishing.
Yes. I start seeing more and more hybrid publishers coming out where we own 100% of the rights to the book after it's been published. Are you able to make changes at that point?
Yeah, yeah, of course. So
So,
like
how do you take it down from Amazon then and put it back up?
you can simply update that. So
Oh, you
your
can.
book is going to be your book is on Amazon. uh, uh, the place where you can make the changes, kdp.amazon.com.
Yeah.
KDP stand for Kindle Direct Publishing, you know that, right? So for example, if you want to update the book cover, simply you'll got an option to update the book cover. Simply upload a new file. If you want to upload the interiors or the actual book or manuscript, you can simply upload the new version, and within, it says 72 hours, but within 24 hours your book is going to be updated.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's pretty
Yeah.
quick. Well, this is fantastic. I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to share this with us. Um, how do people figure out who you are and where do they go to learn more?
Sure. So I believe there are going to be two type of audience listening to this show. So first, people like who the first audience maybe who want to write the book themselves, publish the book themselves, maybe market the book themselves. For those audience, I have created a checklist which we use for our done for you clients as well, right? And I've made it public now, so they can simply go to bestsellingbook.com/checklist, and they can download this checklist, which comes with all the steps and sub steps involved in the book writing, publishing, and marketing space. They can download it, print it out, and paste it on the wall in front of where they're actually writing the book and publishing the book. This checklist also comes with a blueprint which explains how to use this checklist. So this is going to be saving them so much of their time, energy, and effort, because they exactly know that what to do, what not to do, and exactly in which order. And if people want to simply hire an agency or simply hire professionals who have helped more than 500 people write, publish, and market their book and make it bestsellers, and they know exactly how they can help you leverage that book to get more clients or speaking gigs or sell more video courses, they can simply go and check out bestsellingbook.com. We have plenty of
That's
testimonials and case
fantastic.
studies. If they see that, I highly recommend going and checking out the testimonials. How exactly, what were people's experience working with us? If you think this is a right fit, simply schedule a call with us by going to bestsellingbook.com/call, and one of our author strategists is going to come on a call with them, really understand their book idea, publishing goal, and then we can take it from there.
I love it. I love it, Vikrant. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. And it's a big, it's a big deal to write a book. A lot of time goes into it. If someone already has written a book, can you guys help them kind of format it and get it ready as well?
Yep. Yeah, sure. So 50% of our clients who come, they already have a book, or maybe they just need a specific services. Maybe they just need a marketing service. Maybe they just need a book cover or editing. And remaining 50%, they just come with a rough book idea. And then we take that book idea and turn that book idea into a best-selling book in just 6 months.
Yeah, see, that's fantastic. Good for you, because a lot of traditional publishers, as you know, they don't do any marketing.
Yeah, no,
Right?
they don't.
They do distribution and they help get the book formatted and stuff like that, but they don't do any marketing. So it falls on the author to get that done. Is that right?
Yes, exactly. And
Yeah.
and the amount of contract they have signed, or the amount they are paying you, depends on the bigger audience you have. If you have a bigger audience, maybe they will pay you more, right? So it completely depends. They know that you will be marketing the book, right? So they are going to making money out of your market, out of your audience, and that's actually very upsetting. With
Yes.
self-publishing, you control everything, right? You are your own boss, but at the same time, it is also challenging as well, because you have to do the formatting, editing, and cover designing. But with traditional publishing, they can take care of that, but they don't take care of the book writing, which is going to take so much of your time and frustration. But we take care of that. We also take care of the marketing, which traditional publishing don't do that. We also take care of the social media and press and different things as well. And we also create a personalized plan for every authors to exactly how they can leverage their best-selling book to get the maximum profit out of it.
I love it. Vikrant, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we wrap?
uh yeah, so just one quick thing, maybe I think I'll try to cover that in just 2 minutes. Whenever either you are starting with any ghostwriter, uh, or or whether you are hiring a ghostwriter, or whether you are writing the book yourself, try to always come up with a book outline quadrant. The outline quadrant comes with 4 elements: the idea, why, readers, and hook. Idea means what's the basic book idea. Why means why exactly you are writing the book, right? We were discussing that, like, it is really, really important to always start with a why. You should understand that what is the purpose of your writing the book. So if it is to get speaking gigs, you will craft the entire book accordingly. If it is to generate high quality leads, you will craft the entire book accordingly. Then comes the readers. The third element is the readers. Means you have to really join some Facebook groups or Reddit or Quora and understand exactly what kind of problem they are facing, and then crafting the book accordingly. Because you need to understand that you are not writing the book for yourself, you're writing the book for the reader who wants to go from point A to point B, right? And then comes the hook. Means how the book is going to be different from all the other books. There are going to be thousands of books on the same topic. Why your book, right? So go check out, do some research, read some 3-star reviews on your competitor's book, because they're going to exactly tell you what is missing in the book and include those missing elements in your book, which is going to be the hook of the book. So these 4 elements: idea, why, readers, hook, which is going to create the outline quadrant for you, is going to make the entire publishing journey very, very easy, and it will also help you build your outline very, very quickly, right? So that's just wanted to share this with you.
Thank you. I love that hook of the book. This is fantastic. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much, Vikrant. This is very timely for me, and I'm sure it's very timely for a lot of other people. So again, if anybody has any questions or comments, you need to reach out to Vikrant. Please do so. Vikrant, can you hold on just a second while I wrap up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So we've been talking to Vikrant today, and I want to point out they have a solid program on how to skyrocket your business and build authority and any expertise based on writing a book. Vikrant is good. This guy is good. And just so that you know, you can go and download this free checklist by going to bestsellingbook.com/checklist. You can also book a conversation with them. If you go to the website, bestsellingbook.com/call, you can book a time to have a conversation with one of their author experts. Whether you've written a book or you haven't, it doesn't matter. I highly encourage you to reach out if you want your book to become a #1 best-selling, or a best-selling book, I should say. I encourage you to at least give this some exploration and reach out to Vikrant. So I want to say special thanks to Vikrant for joining us today. If you want to watch other episodes very similar to this one on ways that you can break through the bottleneck in your business today, you can go to Bottleneck.Online/BTV. That stands for Bottleneck Television. And just kind of ironic that this is popping up here, but I am the author of Quit Repeating Yourself, a new book that was just launched, How Today's Leaders Are Using Systems and Processes to Grow Their Business the Right Way. You can go to quitrepeatingyourself.com to learn more there. And I may have to talk to Vikrant about how he might be able to help me out with my book there. If you missed last episode, I had a wonderful conversation with Brendan Kumarasamy. He's a public speaking coach of Master Talk, and you can go, he has an incredible YouTube channel called Master Talk. And we had a conversation on how to be a top 1% communicator in your industry. We had a really good conversation, had a lot of fun. And we talk about how to identify imposter syndrome and how to overcome that. It's really, really cool. I'd highly recommend you reaching out. Coming soon to your earbuds, I'm going to be talking with Gordon McDougall. Ideas to start or grow your business can appear in the most unique ways. And he's the CEO of Tezzy Advisory. That's coming Tuesday, October 19th at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So please make sure to tune in for that one there. Again, my name is Jamie J. I'm the CEO and founder of Bottleneck Distant Assistance, author of Quit Repeating Yourself, and host of Bottleneck, our Live with Bottleneck, where we help stop the bottleneck in your business. And a special, one more time, thank you to Vikrant for helping us out and talking to us on really marketing your book well, getting it out there, and becoming a best-selling author. Highly encourage you to check it out. It's Vikrant Shaurya. Oh my gosh, I butchered it. We talked all about the book there. Please go to bestsellingbook.com. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget, create your own ripple. And have a fantastic day. And yeah, we'll talk with you soon.